Hello everybody, Teshia bringing you another Video Monday. Today, as per one of your requests, I'm going to be discussing bad bacteria in the body, in the system, and specifically how that could potentially cause acne. So a girl messaged me with this request, and what's been happening for her is despite having a really clean diet, not containing processed foods, etc., she's having these breakouts. And she seems to believe that it might be connected to a yeast condition in her body. So basically, we have good bugs and bad bugs in our system. We have beneficial bacteria and unbeneficial bacteria. And sometimes, because of things like poor diet, stress, sometimes from traveling in other locations, we get exposed to different bacteria. Any of these things can cause sometimes the number of bad bacteria in our system to go up, and as a result, the beneficial bacteria come down. And if the bad bacteria is bigger than the good bacteria, or the amount is greater, we can sometimes have certain symptoms arise, such as food cravings, acne, digestive issues, constipation or diarrhea even, mood imbalances, so low energy. All of these things could be or might not be related to a yeast condition in the system. So there are ways to tell. You can even go Google Candida quiz, and you can take this little quiz to see if maybe this is what's going on for you. So there's lots of things that can cause acne. However, sometimes Candida can cause acne, and that's often, in my opinion, because of the digestive system not functioning well, not eliminating the toxins, etc., effectively and stuff. So yes, your acne may be caused by this, it may not be, but let's say it is. Let's say you have other symptoms of Candida and you think that you do indeed have a yeast overgrowth situation happening in your body, in your system. What can you do? This was her question. So a number of things. If your diet is already really optimal, you're not eating processed foods, you're not eating a lot of sugar, even fruit could potentially contribute to Candida. So if your diet is really, really rich in fruit, in general, what you want to do to kind of get this balance back in order is you want to reduce anything in your diet that turns to sugar. So that's, of course, things like refined sugars and honey and, agave and processed carbs like cookies and cakes and all those things. All those turn into sugar. They're almost pure sugar. So of course those foods, but also, really sugary fruits like mangoes and pineapple and all those types of things. Those could contribute to your situation getting worse if you're eating a lot of them and if you do indeed have a Candida issue. Grains could also contribute to this. So if you're eating a lot of oatmeal or a lot of brown rice or whatever, those could potentially feed that bacteria as well. So what I would suggest is first move towards a really alkaline diet. She also asked how she could become more alkaline. So move to a more alkaline diet, lots and lots and lots of greens, eating beneficial fats, because fats actually won't feed the yeast the same way that the sugars will. So beneficial fats from nuts and seeds and healthy oils, as well as proteins. If you're not vegetarian, you could include, some really clean fish in your diet, or eggs, or whatever it is that you are including in your diet. If you're vegetarian, making sure that you get maybe replacing one of your meals with like a protein shake every day with lots of beneficial fiber, because the fiber will help to flush the bacteria out as well once you start to kill it. So once the die-off process begins, which is not so pleasant. So obviously, guys, this is a pretty complex thing to take on. If you're sure you have Candida, there's a number of things you need to do. And again, the diet is the first thing. So moving towards a low sugar diet is what I'm essentially trying to say. Usually eliminating caffeine is also also helpful because caffeine can actually cause your body, your liver, to dump sugar into your bloodstream. And again, it's the sugar that feeds the yeast. So we want to get the sugar out of the blood. In addition to diet, reducing stress in your life is going to be helpful. Drinking lots of water with lemon to help flush the bad bacteria out. And you may also want to include some herbs to help kill the bacteria. So you could take probiotics and anti-candida herbs at the same time, or you could do one first and then bring the probiotics in. It's totally up to you. One way that I like to do it is to take the herbs first to kill off the bacteria while simultaneously including probiotic rich foods. Like my number one favorite is fermented cabbage, so sauerkraut. So you move to that diet with lots of fermented sauerkraut in it, and then, a tablespoon at least with each meal. And then in addition, you can add in some herbs. Now, where to start with that? There's one product, and I don't have any affiliation with this company. It's just a product that I've used with my clients before that's proven helpful. The company is called Renew Life, and they have a cleansing kit called Candy Gone. And that cleanse basically has a synergistic herbs that will help to kill off the bad bacteria. So taking something like that and combining it with the diet should really start to get things back to a better state. From there, add in some more probiotics. My favorite probiotic supplement is called Super 8, or you could do the adult probiotic by Udo's. That product in particular, I find works the best for most people's systems. In my experience with all my clients, it seems to be the one that causes people notice the improvement while also not having any negatives. A lot of probiotics contain things like inulin and FOS. These are prebiotic fibers and they can cause a lot of bloating for people. So I like the Udo's line because it doesn't have those in it. And so people are able to get the benefit of it without feeling miserable and feeling like bloated up and stuff. So Alyssa, I hope this has been helpful for you, sweet girl. If you have any further questions, post below this video, or you guys can always send me a message. I have worked with people in the past as well in terms of helping them to combat candida, so we create like a special program, personalized program for them with, in terms of their diet and everything. I would really recommend that if you think you have a serious candida issue. Some people have systemic, full-on, crazy candida issues that it's like so bad that it's taking over their life. Acne, obviously not that case, but just keep that in mind. It's always good to work with somebody if you really want to take those bugs down. They can be really resistant at times. So do know that as you start a program such as this, it is normal to feel a little worse before you feel better. So what's going to happen is you make those changes to your diet, you start taking those herbs, the bad bacteria start to die. As that die-off is happening, often cravings can become even more intense because sugar is the food that those bugs want. It's the food that makes them flourish. So they're going to ask for it. They're going to scream for it. So it'll take a little bit of, focus and determination on your part to really resist giving them their ideal food source, and instead, sticking to your plan until you get, again, that better balance with those bacteria. All right, you guys, that's all I got for today. Happy Video Monday. Happy summer. Summer's coming soon. It doesn't look like it today, but it's coming. And yeah, hope everything's good with all of you who watch these videos. I think about you guys, and it's funny. I feel like I know you, and you're just out there. I've never actually met a lot of you, but I always feel like from our conversations on Facebook and stuff, I feel like I know the people that I'm speaking to. So always reach out, stay connected, and as always, send me a message if you have any other questions. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.